It's the truth, even the future, you know.
Angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Like, you don't put that on someone. Like, that's the thing that you better be super sure. It used to be like that. Like, you have to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person, especially a person like me. Like, even when we were doing the worst things, we were doing bad, we had those kind of rules. There was a line, no women, no kids. You know, you hear those sayings, but those are things that I took from the street. You know, morals, integrity.
Code.
Those things I took because we lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot to me. I took that really hard. And I knew that we was gonna walk through that. We was gonna walk through that. Because, you know, first of all, it's not true. And the truth is, you know, at the end of the day, it still reigns supreme.
When you're feeling these feelings, how do you then bounce back and get back to being Jay-Z?
I don't know. This is the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
Actually, it was just like, all right, man, we played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. Every one of them playing these silly games. That 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 911 is a joke. Public enemy #1, I've been ranked. The rock's not crumbling. The leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. Your son on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game. You had to cash cow and thunk it. Was you who punked his? I'm the one who strummed the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I maul you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name. Heard of a wonder king? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. Ask Unharm playing. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut ass nigga still stuttering. That chatty patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. You wonder why I do the freestyle rehearsal.
Some exclusive.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her king can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You're trying to break the government. I rained for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrist get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the hove. I never looked up to them. Your publishing gangster, go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend. Not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees. S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I said, you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
That was Jay-Z dropping a freestyle at this event Jay-Z was at or whatever. Hov was like, look, man, what's up, man?
I gotta get something off my chest. Now, if there's one thing we know about Jay-Z, he's a subliminal nigga. Like, you know, he take his shots, but then you would have to go dissect it and see what's really going on, what he's talking about. He don't always directly name people by names, but in this freestyle, he took a shot at Tony Busby. Y'all know that's the lawyer from Houston that's basically trying to bring Jay down. I believe Jay's got to open a lawsuit with Busby. He took a shot at Drake, started dissing Drake as far as the numbers. He was like, not the numbers, but, well, numbers too, as far as, you know, him saying he don't got his own cat, he don't own his masters and things like that. He was throwing those type of shots. He was throwing shots at Drake, basically saying, nigga, I ain't look up to you, you looked up to me, woo woo. So he had that little thing going on with Drake. He threw some shots at Nicki, you know what I'm saying? You know, he basically hit Nicki with the A. Nicki off that, oh boy. And he got the fake stutter, and then he kind of took a shot at Nicki's kid, which is like, I mean, as much as Nicki was going in on him, I'm like, look, the man got the right to defend himself, right? But he was basically insinuating Nicki's husband can't even take their kid to school because of his, you know, ex-charge situation, being a registered ex-offender or whatever. Then I believe he got the fake stuttering, like when Nicki was, I guess, stuttering while trying to rap, like Nicki was on one or whatever. He took a shot at Dame. Oh my goodness, now that Dame bar, I ain't gonna hold you. Saying nigga teeth falling out his mouth, and damn, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Hove ate on that Dame bar though. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. You know, and we know, look, Dame Dash has been talking shit about Jay-Z for years now. To be real, Jay-Z has been quiet for a long time. Jay-Z really doesn't respond to things, but I believe shit was getting to Jay. I believe you actually had people believing some shit. I believe people were looking at Jay-Z different, right? I mean, I don't care who you is or how big or rich you think you are, but when you're constantly getting called out by other rappers and other people on the internet constantly in 2026, people going viral for calling you out, and you just sit there and be quiet, man. People are gonna start, you know, believing some of that and things like that, right? So it looks like Hov was really tight. He did that GQ interview addressing how upset he really was or whatever. But the whole Dame situation, look, Dame about to eat. Dame about to eat for the next month because of this diss. Boy, Dame gonna have a bunch of interviews lined up. That's all Dame wanted. Dame Dash rubbing his hand like Birdman. Jay done responded to me. Y'all know all them interviews Dame been doing, having Jay-Z name in his mouth. Jay ain't been responding. Jay just put him on a in his rap freestyle. Dame can't wait. All them little bloggers like, dang, we need you, Dame. And then I believe Jay-Z brought Beanie Siegel on stage. Memphis Bleak. What was on? I seen on stage. Beans, Memphis Bleak, Jay. I forgot who else, but you know, he brought some niggas where you had people saying, "Oh, Jay-Z did him dirty." Woo woo. Jay-Z don't be bringing y'all on stage. Remember the whole situation with Oskino? He was going in on Memphis Bleak on how Jay-Z don't bring him on stage. Jay-Z don't woo woo. So maybe that was for that. Like Jay, like, look, man, I'm gonna bring niggas on stage. And look, it was an eye moment for Jay. I ain't gonna hold you now. Like I said, I don't do the subliminals and all that. You have to break it down to see what he was talking about. But for Jay-Z, you know that's Jay-Z being on the gangster Jay-Z, right? Like he mad. Jay-Z was upset. He had something to say. He wanted to get something off his chest. He wanted to get shit off his chest, right? He went in on Ye. you know, basically calling Ye crazy or whatever. You know, who else Jay-Z went in on? Went in on Drake, went in on Ye, Tony Busby, Drake, Dame Dash, Nicki. He was basically going in on the people who's been calling him out for some time. Now, I don't believe this is gonna be a situation where, oh, this freestyle is gonna be on the radio and all this. Now, if Jay wanna go drop an album or something after that, then hey, maybe. But I believe this was a situation where a lot of people had to be like, oh, Jay can still rap though. He can still get on the mic, and for 1 second you heard the hunger in Jay-Z's voice, right? You heard him like, look man, what's up? Basically, that's what Hov is on. Hov is basically saying he's been hearing everything. Usually when you see somebody like Jay-Z, who is the richest rapper of all time, the man worth $2.8 billion, which is a sad situation with the whole Dame situation, right? Imagine two niggas start a label, they came up, they was good, they felt, they have a falling out. One man ends up worth $2.8 billion. The other man in all type legal issues, always talking shit about this other man. And like, it's just crazy how two people can go in opposite directions, right? Right now, Dame Dash collecting them podcast money, right? He collecting them interview monies, right? And basically, the only time he go viral is for talking shit about Jay-Z. Let's be real here, man. Like, now look, I believe Dame Dash funny as hell. He's entertaining, you know what I'm saying? He can talk his shit. But them people really be bucking him because they want to hear stories about Jay-Z nobody ain't never heard. They want to hear him talk shit about Jay-Z because that's what's going to go viral. We seen Nicki going in on Jay-Z for a minute, right? Calling Jay-Z everything but the child of God, right? Nicki's claiming Jay-Z doing the little streaming little title joint Jay-Z had. Nicki's claiming Jay-Z owed her 20 mil, or she paid to own some of the joint. But word in the street, people are saying Nicki had a stake of 1% inside of 1%. She had a stake of 0.7% inside of 1% of the joint. I don't know, right? But that's wild. Nicki claims she was owed more, and ever since then, Nicki's been going in on Jay, man. Basically, Jay's calling Nicki a crazy lady, you know what I'm saying, who be off the hoop boy. Proceeded to talk about her husband or whatever. I believe Jay-Z and Nicki Minaj are both great, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be hard to, you know, bring Jay-Z down as far as making Jay-Z irrelevant. He's too deep in the game. He's too well connected, I believe. That's what Jay-Z has said too. I believe he made a joint about, you know, I roll with Republicans or MAGA from the top down, basically throwing a shot at Nicki over the whole Trump situation, MAGA situation, when Nicki been getting called out for supporting Trump or whatever. Now, I wasn't one of those people that upset with Nicki over that situation. I believe people can support who they want to support, but I also understood where the backlash was coming from and why people was calling her out for that, right? Because most of her fans, they don't rock with that side. But hey, look, man, Jay was eating. Jay was eating on there, man. Jay was eating, going in, man. Freestyling. Oh, Jay-Z also went in on Jaguar Wright. Y'all know Jaguar Wright has made a career out of talking shit about Jay-Z, right? He made a whole career out of talking about Jay-Z. So it looks like Jay-Z's basically letting it be known, look, I see what's going on. I see niggas talking shit about me. And, you know, I ain't feeling it Because at first, I was under the impression that, you know, Jay-Z ain't never really going to respond to a lot of rappers because he too high and mighty. Him and Beyonce sitting on their little throne and thinking they too high and mighty to, you know, come down and get in the mix, in the mud with people and all that. But it looks like, hey, Jay's like, look, I see everything that's going on. And basically, man, look, all that y'all doing ain't stop my money. Jay like he's still eating. The boy about to be at $3 billion. Now you're gonna have people who don't rock with Jay. They're gonna call him out. Jay gonna say Jay ain't all that. He ain't nice like that. He fake for real. Hey, look, people can have they critiques or whatever, man. I got Jay in my top 5. That's just what it is, you know. I will look at somebody's side out who don't got him in a top at least 10. Like, that would be blasphemy right there if you ain't have Jay-Z in your top 10. But I got to still look at you side out. Jay ain't in your top 5. I mean, this nigga, I mean, if you look at the record sales, you look at everything, then you add on the success business-wise, the being a mogul, being the richest rapper, and having the platinum albums to back it, having the, I mean, what else is y'all gonna grade this shit on? Man, shit, nah, man, he just sold records. He wasn't real like that, man. The hood don't fuck with him. So then how are we applying this then, right? Like, what are we doing? But I believe Jay ate a little bit, man. Even though I believe that in a month, nobody gonna really, you know, be talking about this freestyle or whatever unless he can put it into like a song or something. But hey, it was good to see Jay get out there and rap again, though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm mild.